Get on that beat, friends. Get on that beat. Hello to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are viewing this message. Listen, we are moving forward in the month of March, and our theme for this month is marching forth. Yes, we are marching forth with progress, in growth, in change for the better, in our faith. We are expecting increase, miracles, blessing, breakthrough, wisdom, answers. Marching forth. Friends, on last week, we delved into the topic of talking about living with purpose. And it is established, of course, that we are created with the purpose and on purpose, with the understanding that our purpose is bigger than us. Okay, friends, we know that our purpose, number one, is to bring glory to God and to also serve others. Whatever your purpose is, it is to impact the lives of others, near and far. And so this week, friends, we're moving forward. We're marching forth into our next topic of discussion. Now that we know that we have purpose, and many of us know what our purpose is here on this beautiful green earth, it's time for us to be more strategic. This week, I want us to talk about having strategy or being strategic. Google defines strategy as a plan of action designed to achieve a major or overall win. It's a plan of action. And friends, we've already talked earlier this year about having goals and dreams and aspirations that we want to achieve this year. We basically want to see the fruit of our labor. We don't want this to be another year, unproductive, fruitless year. Okay. And in order to have a year like that and maximize our purpose, we have to be strategic. Proverbs 24:5 reminds us that the plans of the diligent lead to profit, and that we should commit to the Lord whatever we do, and our plans will succeed. Friends, can I tell you, we are living in a day and time where our lives and purpose is so important, and whatever it is that we're trying to do, we want to make sure that we are strategic, that we are intentional about what it is that we're going to do to achieve our goal and fulfill purpose. Okay? We want to make sure that we are not just waking up and going through the motions of the day and just hoping that things fall in our lap or everything is going to fall into place, or maybe somebody will make the decision for us to know how to move forward in our strategy to achieving our goal and serving our purpose. No, friends, we've got to do the planning. We've got to seek God. With my business, Get on That Beat, my brand, I never imagined being in the place where I am today in my thinking and how I'm moving forth in 2021 as I serve the purpose of motivating, inspiring, educating, and leading others through this business. And I am constantly seeking God for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, even down to these videos and topics that I'm making. Everything that I'm talking about is intentional. I'm not just making up stuff and saying, okay, this is what I'm going to cover. No, God, what is it that you want me to cover, to impart in the lives of the people who are going to watch this video? I want to be strategic about what I say, how I say it, when I say it. That's important to me, because at the end of the day, it's not about me, but it's to serve you that's viewing this video. And so as I move forward with my plans and things of that nature, I am asking God for wisdom. I am wanting to be strategic and plan carefully about my next steps. I don't want to do anything that's not in the will of God. And those who are believers that's watching this video, you should know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't want to be connected to anyone. I don't want to get involved in any situations. I don't want to agree to anything that is not a part of God's plan for my business and this brand, and even for my life. And whatever your dream or goal is, in 2021, whatever purpose you must serve, friends, you've got to be strategic. You've got to have a strategy. You've got to have a plan of action that is God approved. So join me in the next session as we talk about what being strategic does for you. How do you benefit from being strategic in whatever area of your life that you're working on? How does being strategic benefit you? Friends, I look forward to delving a little bit deeper into this topic the next time. Until then, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Miss CEO. Follow me on Instagram at Get On That Beat. I want you to have a wonderful day and rest of week. Until we see each other again, always remember, get on that beat. Love you, friends. Bye. Get on that beat. Get on that beat, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be, whenever you are viewing this message. Hello to you and welcome to session 2 of our motivational message, our motivational medicine for this week. I surely hope that your week has been going well and that you have been living on purpose and with purpose, and also strategizing or executing your strategies that you have in place to achieve your dreams or your goals. So friends, on Monday, we established or defined what strategy was, or strategizing, which is simply a plan of action to achieve a win. And in order to see victory and manifestation of our dreams and goals while we continue to live on purpose, okay, and remember, purpose is our reason for being, our reason for doing. And of course, we are serving others while living within our purpose. We must strategize. You know, friends, when I stopped my message on Monday and began to think, I got excited because I began to think about leaders in the Bible who use strategy to achieve an overall win, to gain the victory over whatever it is that they were trying to do. And so one of the leaders that's my favorite in the Bible is David. Okay, there's a young David, and then there's adult David, King David. But the David I want to talk about is young David, because young David had to go against Goliath. And we know Goliath represents the big problems, the challenges, and the giants in our lives, okay? And so, you know, David had to come up with a strategy of how he was going to defeat this uncircumcised Philistine. He had already, you know, Goliath had already determined, who is this puny whatever? I'm about to take him out. But little did he know, David had a plan of action, you know, and in the midst of preparing to take Goliath out, Saul, who was king at the time, you know, tried to put his armor on David, which was too big. It was too heavy for him. Friends, how many of you know that as you strategize in 2021, don't allow anyone to put anything on you, to feed you with anything that will deter, derail, or destroy your plan of action to get where you need to be, especially when God has given you the plan of action, when he's given you the strategy that you need to use. Yes, the enemy will use people, he will use things to try to put their ideas, their vision, their thinking on top of what you're supposed to do. don't allow it to happen. And so David did not use those items that Saul gave him. He applied what he knew, and he gathered 5 smooth stones. And many of us know that 5 is the number of grace and favor. And so, yes, during that time, David was favored to defeat Goliath. He had a particular target to strike on Goliath. He wasn't all over the place when he was going to use those stones. He knew exactly where he was going to throw the stone in order to take David out. Friends, can I tell you, make sure as you strategizing helps you to not be all over the place. You just going left and going right and going forward and going backwards. No, when you have a strategy, you are able to target how you're going to get to the expected end that you're trying to get to while living on purpose. All right. David also had faith, and he was not distracted by the words of Goliath. He was not distracted by his height. He was not distracted by his size. Friends, can I tell you that challenges, giants will come to throw you off as you execute your plan of action to achieve your overall win in 2021. As you go after your dreams and your goals and your purpose, there will be challenges or giants that will come before you. But friends, just like David, I need you not to be distracted. I need you to stay focused. I need you to know where you're going to target. I need you to march forth and achieve what you're supposed to achieve. All right. And so as we move on, I wanted to share with you the benefits of strategizing, because as a result of David using wisdom, I believe he had the wisdom of God as well as his experience to help him take out Goliath. The same can happen for you. Benefits of strategizing includes growth in wisdom. Friends, I truly believe that we need wisdom to be able to develop our plan of action and then to execute our plan of action so that we may achieve our goals and dreams. We develop patience. And as the saying goes, patience is a virtue. Yes, 9 times out of 10, when God is in the midst of helping us live on purpose and carry out our dreams and goals, we have to have patience. He usually does not do an overnight thing. There are some rare occasions where he will give us a quick win, a quick victory, but most of the time there's a process we have to go through. Another benefit of strategizing, is celebrating small victories. As we move forth with our plan, our strategy, friends, we can celebrate the small victories, no matter what it is that you're trying to achieve: weight loss, getting out of debt, being the first in your family to do something, starting a business, writing a book, going for a promotion, whatever it is, friends. Celebrate the small victories. We can also anticipate challenges. When we strategize, we know there are going to be challenges. We're not caught off guard per se because we're not all over the place. All right. And we can think ahead with a plan B, an alternative, just in case what we have in place does not work. We don't get bent out of shape or get our panties in a wad because a challenge has arose or one of our steps is not working like we thought we would. Part of strategizing is thinking ahead, thinking about, okay, if this doesn't work, then I can try this. And lastly, friends, when we strategize, we will see the manifestation of our overall win in the end. No matter how long it takes, 6 months, a year, 2 years, whatever or however long it takes, when we strategize, we will see the victory, just like David saw. And so, friends, I want to encourage you as you march forth and move forward in 2021. Get on that beat and strategize. Help somebody else strategize. Help your children strategize, your spouse, your significant other, your loved ones. We're all in it together. Teamwork make the dream work. I pray that God gives you the wisdom, the revelation knowledge, and the understanding that you need to strategize in 2021. I love you, friends. Thank you for listening. Follow me at Get On That Beat, YouTube at Miss CEO. I look forward to seeing you on next week. Until then, strategize and get on that beat. Take care.